what's up, y'all? I was popping this D. Watch react to this video about Realistic. This is why was Will Smith intimidated by Tupac? We know why he was intimidated. His wife loved him, so of course he was intimidated by him a little bit. But sure, let's get the details. Let's watch. Let's get the tea.
You ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Oh my God, that dude! I couldn't handle it. We were in a room together a couple times. I couldn't speak to him.
Jada's my heart. You know what I mean? She would be my friend for my whole life.
It was beyond friendship for us.
And I was deeply insecure.
Oh, he's honest.
I wasn't man enough to handle that relationship. I was the soft rapper from Philly, and he was pop.
It would have gone bad,
Yeah.
and we both instinctually
We knew that. And there was a period where mommy woke up and cried 45 days straight. I think that's the worst I've ever felt in our marriage.
I mean, the nigga died. What's she supposed to do?
As soon as he approached me, he was like a magnet. It was like once you paid attention to him, he kind of
was so
sucked you
fun.
in.
I said, hey, Jada, what's up? It's Will. I said, are you seeing anybody? She said, no. I said, cool, you're seeing me now.
As I was coming out of the life, he was going more into the life. There was a point in which we met, and then we kind of were going our separate ways.
She would be my friend for my whole life. She could have my one heart, my liver, my lungs, all that.
But she just loved him like he was the image of perfection. But she was with the Fresh Prince. We were in a room together a couple times. I couldn't speak to him. He wasn't going to speak to me if I wasn't going to speak to him. She was like, I'm telling you, y'all are so similar. You will love him. And I just never, I couldn't handle it,
My mother knocks on the hotel door. Will opens the door. As soon as I see her face, I knew he was gone. I feel that he left me. I really did believe that he was going to be here for the long run.
The type of relationship we had, you only get that once in a lifetime.
Deeply insecure, and just I wasn't man enough to handle that relationship. I had all these grand.
I can't cry on another reaction video. This is not cute.
It's
not what we're doing in 2020.
Crazy, and I did everything I could do to be the biggest movie star in the world.
Okay.
Externally, our family was winning, right? And there was a period where mommy woke up and cried 45 days straight. I think that's the worst I've ever felt in our marriage. I was failing miserably. But on the outside,
That's so
I was
sad.
winning. Like, I remember saying, I built this house for you. And she said, you built this house for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, but it was devastating for me to accept that I built the house for me.
Yep.
What I realized is I was building a picture.
I had spent so many years of my life building up Will Smith, trying to prove something. So then I made the shift.
Damn.
Watch people. Because you can fake for a long time, but one day you're going to show yourself to be a phony. That's the truth. You know what I mean? And that's what these, a lot of people are doing these days. Don't support the phonies. Support the real.
I'm in
Facts.
space now.
Y'all niggas support the phonies.
I just gotta be good with me. And, I made a decision in that and on my birthday that I was gonna be free. I was gonna do all this stuff I wanted to do.
As much as we wish our partners never hurt us, as much as we wish that they came into relationships with no flaws, relationships really are about self-discovery, believe it or not. I would go, Will, throw away everything that's happening in the outside world. Your career, everything. And it's just me and you on an island. What do we have?
I was unaware of what it meant to truly connect with somebody. I've never met anybody like you, and I knew if I wasn't with you, I'd be searching in vain for the rest of my life. The
That's so sweet.
greatest motivator and asset for me with you is your absolute refusal to accept anything from me other than the best that I could possibly be.
Yes! This was an amazing video. You know, I almost choked up a bit, but I caught it. I got it together. But it's just so heartbreaking to see her so devastated from him dying, you know, because you could tell, like, they really loved each other. I've seen, you know, countless Tupac interviews, and I've seen, you know, a few interviews with Jada, and they've mentioned each other so many times and, you know, greatly detailed how much they adore each other. And for that bond to be broken is just so sad. So I feel for her. And he said she cried for 45 days. Like, that's wild. And it's understandable that he would be intimidated by that. It's understandable he would feel some type of way. It's like, damn, you're so broken up over this other man that you have this very deep love and connection with, you know? I remember her previously saying, though, that she could have never been in a relationship with him because of their personalities. I guess she said they were both like hot-headed or some shit like that, but they had like a really authentic friendship. So I could see Will being jealous of that, and that's dope of him to admit that. That's very, you know, big of him, instead of, you know, saying like, oh yeah, you know, it was cool, I didn't feel no type of way. Like, no, like, I was really, really insecure. Like, I wasn't man enough to handle that. Like, that's really big of him. Will Smith was dope. They're dope. I love them. I love Will and Jada. But anyway, this is a cool video. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.